some reason, but he'll be on here hopefully within a few minutes. So we're going to get started here probably a minute or 10. Hey, Joe, are you in?
I am here. Joe Shoot. This is Joe Shoot.
Okay, fantastic.
Joe, can you hear me? This is Dennis.
Loud and clear.
Okay, great.
Good morning, Joe. This is the God's in Phoenix. Good morning.
Terry Whitener in California.
Hey, Terry. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. It's Barbara Ramsey in Arizona.
No.
Line muted. Thanks.
Joe, this is where you have a log in.
Orlando, Florida. Good morning. No, Joe, I haven't been able to log in, so I'm going to do it right now, though. I'm trying something different right now, so I don't know.
Okay.
Having some technical difficulties here, so good morning, everyone. Morning, Joe. Bill Peters. Hey, Bill. Welcome. How you doing? Good. You? I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. Very good.
Good morning, everyone. Kathy from Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hi, Kathy from Newcastle. Welcome. Joe, no, it's still telling me the same message, Joe, for that particular both Internet Explorer and so you might want to go in there and get these controls. I can't. It's not letting me in.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. I have something
So
going.
let's start the call. I'll go in and
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. We're having a slight difficulty here with technical difficulties with logging in and seeing and controlling the call and muting. So the first thing I want to ask you to do, please, is to hit
Conference muted. Line unmuted.
There we go. The unmuted. Thank you. So the first thing that looking like we're in already, Joe. So Joe's actually muted the line. No big deal. Joe, if you could turn off the chimes, could you do that?
the times are off, but
Okay, good.
call it you.
Okay, well, let's get ready for business. Good morning, everyone, and exciting day. So, Joe and Boomer and I spoke this morning. Anyway, Boomer, if you want to just fill us in, I have taken the time to watch the video that everybody's excited about this new system with Mac. So why don't we just start there with, let's start from the top, an explanation of the system, when we can expect it, what the system really is, what people should be doing first. I think that's a good idea. So why don't we go to you, Boomer? Great, guys. Listen, some of this has been working, let me guys sound like you're in the tunnel. I don't know if everybody else can hear you. I can hear you, but you do sound tunnelish, if that's a word. Let me try that. Is that better? That's better. Thank you. Sorry about those guys. No, a lot of us have been working with different systems to try and pass the message along, and the reality is, without a unified message, what we have is a non-duplicatable format that works. It just doesn't really duplicate. See, lots of things work, but not everything duplicates. And I think anybody that's been working in any marketing company at all, looking to build groups, massive systems, has been proven. It's not a guess. It's proven in many different companies to have a success formula that educates, sends a compliant message, as well as with his system allows you to teach things in different languages while you're not there. I was working 7 time zones. Let me tell you what, the bigger it got, the less time I had. That's not how it's supposed to be. The system is a design, and Dennis, chime in on this too, Joe. The system gives you your time back. Isn't that correct? Yeah, absolutely. You can hear me when you're so spot on. People think about money. Sometimes they don't think about time. They don't realize they can only do stuff about money, and that's what we're doing here. But if they don't handle it right, and they lose their time, they've lost everything they find that at Karatbars, KARATBARS like television.com. The first video that's there. And with that, you can see the first little tickler of getting the message out for interest, and then you can go in and provide the solution to all that. So, if you haven't seen it yet, you got to go see it. It's great. And Joe Norman, if you're there, can you chime in on what more you know about this? I know there's 7 core principles that will create a cog of duplication for that. I'm gonna go over those in a minute. But Joe Norman, what's your perspective on Max's system from what we've been integrated with so far?
Well, one of my, I guess, things that I tell people over and over and over again is the quote from the football coach Bill Parcells of the New York Giants. He won a couple Super Bowls, and he made a profound statement when he said, "You are what your record says you are." And you look at the track record that Max had in his impact on companies throughout the industry. You know, he told me yesterday on the phone that he has contracts with 4 of the top 10 companies in network marketing, that he is terminating those contracts to go all in with our company. And one of those companies he took from 150 million in sales, $1 billion in sales in 2 years. 24 months of using this system, that company basically was the fastest company in the history of the industry to go to 1 billion in sales. And he made a comment yesterday that Karatbars International will break that record. He said, you just mark it down and you watch what this system does for people, because for the first time in our experience with this venture, once we register a new member, we'll be able to send them to one website where they will have the complete training that they will need to get them to where they want to go. And we've never had that before. You know, we've had all kinds of different websites, you know, mycasegold.us, myhelpinghand.com, as well as many others that people have created to attempt to put together some type of a system or a unified message, but it's just been very inconsistent. And you know, the mycasegold.us thing that I built a year ago is, many of you know, one of my least favorite activities is managing and administrating that site. Well, guess what? That site's going to go away, and so all the others are going to have one place and one place for everybody. And boy, is that going to be a welcome addition.
I think you are dead on that. A unified, compliant message across the globe to help aid anybody who has a business in Australia, to help people in the United Kingdom, to help people in whatever country they're in, from here to there. And while you're sleeping, the system's working. The system, if you edify the system and plug in and just do what you can do, which is 7 core principles. I'm gonna review those with you right now. I've reconfirmed them with Matt. Number 1, an automated savings plan. You see, once somebody initiates a purchase plan agreement, we are all on the path to going and creating wealth, both and protecting ourselves from inflation. And once we set it on a set it and forget it pattern where it's automated, and then you can make other purchases on top of that, you know, as you see fit, in case you see dips or whatever you want to do. Okay, but an automated savings plan creates the residuals that keep paying while you don't have to focus your eyes on it. Then 3 promotions, number 2 is 3 promotions a day. Do 3 promos a day. Get that Money Secret video out 3 times a day, three different people. It's not hard, or you know, ask and pull the trigger on individuals and you know, find out if they're looking and promote it. If you promote the system works Some will be comedy, some will be, different principles that we do. But as leaders continue to emerge in the system, they'll be part of the system as far as I understand it. Isn't that right, Joe Norman?
Well, what it does is it gives people instructional tutorial videos on all the components of the business, starting with once you have an account, you need to upgrade to affiliate. And it'll give you a video tutorial on how to do that. And then once you do that, it'll give you a video tutorial of how to upgrade, how to do your KYC documents. And then it'll show you step by step how to navigate through your back office, how to mouse over gold accounts, click on buy gold, and then it will also show you that once you've done that, your monthly purchase plan moves from the buy gold portal to the gold account portal. And a lot of people, and I know a lot of us get calls, well, hey, I just went into my second month and went to do my monthly purchase plan, and it's gone. It's not there. It's not letting me. Well, that's because they're looking in the wrong place. That's instruction. That's all that is. That's just lack of knowledge, lack of instruction. It's just little things like that that take up so many of the leaders' time, telling people, you're looking in the wrong spot. You need to mouse over your gold account, click on invoices. That's where it is now. He'll take care of all that. All this busy work that we've been doing over the last several months is all going to go away as you just plug your people into the Carrot Bars University portal, which is just that. It's a university, a college, or an educational system that will take all of your people from point A to point B. And that's the missing link.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. So we've been on our automated savings plan, 3 promos a day, at least 10 minutes of KB TV a day. And then we have number 4, turn in a weekly business report upline to your upline active leaders. What that does is this holds a part of accountability. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, anybody's free to chime in on this. I have been around the working industry, and those people that are willing to be accountable are always the ones that move their business into profitability. Tell me if I'm wrong. Anybody on the line here?
Well, I think that no one is going to challenge that statement, and I think the important thing that this system is going to do is right from the onset, it's going to challenge people to determine their why. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to get involved with this venture? And maybe, Dr. Dennis talks about the blind man and the elephant. A lot of people like the fact that it provides a hedge against inflation. There are, believe it or not, guys, there's a lot of people out there that have portfolios, they have money, they have assets that they're very, very concerned about the well-being and the safety of their assets that they've worked so hard to accumulate. And there's no shortage of people looking to buy gold right now. And what we've learned is there are no shortage of people like that they don't know how to buy gold and they don't know where to buy gold. And so what our system gives them is a fast, easy way to buy gold and buy them in smaller, more affordable, transaction-friendly weights that are LBMA certified, which means they're accepted worldwide by banks and merchants as currency. Guys, that's huge. That's huge. We didn't have that before. When we first rolled this out earlier this year as KB Vision, the refinery did not have LBMA certification. Our bullions were certified by Swiss authorities. We had the hologram and the serial number, but it still was not LBMA certified. And in order for this to be the first and only private global currency, and that includes not only for people but for businesses to be able to sell their products and services to us and accept Carrot Bars as payment for their products and services, you have to have LBMA certification. It takes 3 years LBMA certification, says that even the LBMA certification officials were impressed and literally blown away at the class and the quality of our bullion, and that's why they assigned the London Good Delivery certificate in addition to the LBMA certification to our bullion. So, guys, we have something really, really special, and when you get this in front of people that are familiar with the gold industry and how impressive it is and how rare it is to obtain that LBMA certification, just takes this to the whole nother level, and it's very impressive to see a company do it in such a short time.
I 100% agree, Joe. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. So we've got automated savings plans, free promos a day, at least 10 minutes a day at KVTV, turn in a weekly biz report. And then number 5, attend weekly leadership development. I got to say that I was involved in Amway, and that's a word that strikes fear that a grown men. But you cannot deny Amway's unwavering success here and internationally. Now, one thing that they always did was they built the person first and the money follows. Well, part of this attending a weekly leadership development may be influences like bringing out the best in people, some Dale Carnegie, maybe other things that help build you and your ability and your skills to lead others in achieving their goals, whatever their particular goals may be, whether it's $500 a month or it's $5,000 a month or it's $50,000 a month, whatever it is that rings their bell. Dennis, let me ask you, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the core principles in helping people develop leadership skills?
Well, it's critical. And at the end of the day, you can't go out and make anybody, as you said so many times, you can't make them do things, you can't push them, you can't pull them. And Joe, go out and look at people, look at what you have. My approach to this is always very simple. I go out and look, that is I prospect, then I interview, then that person passes the interview, then I help respond to them, and then I support them. That second step, that interview process, has to do with, hey, are they really a customer? If they're a customer, that's all I want them to do. I don't want to try to make a customer into someone who's going to help me build a business. I'm going to interview them and find out, are they going to help me? And if they're going to help me, then they're going to need help because we all need help. Yeah, so I'm totally a fan of this. I hope people don't take it as something that sounds impressive. It's not. And I'm glad you said weekly. So once a week, if people can get together, like we've been doing on this call, and you guys have just developed many people by giving them information out.
Hey, Dennis, somebody's on the speaker code making a lot of noise. So either go on mute or stop turning pages or whatever it is. I don't know. Somebody apparently on the speaker code. All right, Dennis.
Oh, you're not talking?
Now, we still have that background noise, Joe. Shoot, I may have to just mute the call for speakers only.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
I like that.
I don't do that. Somebody's not paying attention to it.
Line muted.
Okay, now we got a nice quiet line.
Okay, great. That's so important. And, sometimes you do have to go back to the future, Dan. That's what I would say. You know what? I was a philosophy and logic major in college, and the one where the philosophy part is when I got to the age of reason, where we got to a point where everybody figured, hey, I don't know, figure it out. And that was about 300 or 400 years ago. And but sometimes you have to go back to the future. And I'm with you on this. And hey, if you can't say the word Amway or make you flinch when you hear it, get a cold, take a chill pill, get over yourself. They've done a wonderful thing. Yeah, there are things they do, but right now, you go, well, I don't want to do this, I don't want to. Well, that's the whole point. want to do this, I don't want to do that. They go, bye. Bye.
Right.
A system like this has to incorporate just what we're talking about. Sometimes it's specific, and sometimes it's perspective and generality, and taking that and looking at things from a distance, and taking a look at yourself. So if you're going to incorporate that in there, and you can't do that once a week, you probably won't, aren't going to go anywhere with anything productive in your life, let alone this. So I'm all for it, dude.
Great. I tell you right now, the mantra of building somebody's confidence, knowledge, and proactive stance will help anybody get anywhere they want to go as long as they know what they need to know in order to do what they need to do. Which brings me to number 6. Watch one of the 12 fundamentals a week. Now, I'm going to ask Joe Shoup here about how important fundamentals are in building any business and understanding that. We're going to hear from Max on Thursday. He's agreed to come on and be a guest speaker on Thursday's Breakfast Club. And hopefully we're going to get him to go over these 12 fundamentals. And Joe Shoup, how important are the basic fundamentals of building a business in any business you do?
Well, as you know, Joe, I'm a systems guy. Dan, but I'm a systems guy, and it starts with fundamentals. It has to be. You have to know the process, and then you have to know what those fundamentals are. Where do I begin? What are the first steps that I take? And I think it's just incredibly important for people to learn. We're in an industry where the average person coming in has no education in the industry. I mean, yes, they've been here a long time, some of them, and yes, they've participated, and if you ask them, they've tried this and tried that, and in my opinion, it is not the companies, it is not the products that have been introduced, it is the process that either the company is not teaching or the people aren't following, and it starts with those fundamentals, the basic building blocks of building a business in network marketing and the home business arena and MLM is all about communicating and finding the interested party. That is exactly what you have to do, and it's no different in conventional business, except you don't pick up the telephone or an email. You put up bulletin boards and signs and flyers and signs on your store and flyers and so on. Here, we need to communicate with people, and that's where it starts. And it's what do I do? What do I say? How do I say it? Where do I lead them to? Those are the fundamentals. And I think that most people that are not successful with it are the ones who are making up their own way and their own path because they believe what they believe is true, as opposed to saying, let's follow someone who's already done it. Now, in Max's case, already done it. This system will be in place if you follow this. And of course, there'll be people who will say, yeah, but I'll do this. And when you do that, you have people who want to control things instead of being a follower. And most people want to follow anyway. So, I just recommend that the people just start following. Follow the people that already did it. This seems to be the route that, is the right answer for KB. Well, don't look at that over to Max on Thursday. As you know.
Me too. As Joe Shoup, as you put it many times before, and Joe Norman too, and Dennis, you have a specific set of skills that you have to learn no matter what business is, what job you go to. You go to a job, you have to learn a specific set of tasks to do. Sometimes you got to go to school to learn the skills to do them, and then you got to apply the tasks. And knowing that you can come to a system with a unified message, you can just point to the system as opposed to be the system. Point to the system and duplicate it. As you learn a specific set of tasks that you need to do and some skills from leadership development, anybody with will or desire can create their own McDonald's phenomenon if they're willing to just do the task over and over and over and over and over and over, creating not only paper money that they can exchange into gold, but actually gold money. Now, Joe Norman, you've been in the the carrot bars gold front. How cool is it to get gold bullion as payment?
Well, it's very exciting. I've never received a global bonus in gold ever before in my career, and you know, I mean, I've been in some global pools before and have been rewarded with paper money, but never with gold money, and it is exciting.
Awesome. I know I kind of put you on the spot there. So listen, we've gone over 6. The 7th one is attend live events. Now, some may be live meetings in your own area, or they might be online live meetings, but attend live interactive events too. There's just a series of special interactions that can only be and come from the interaction with live human beings striving towards similar goals. Would you guys chime in on that? How important is that?
Boomer, let me do this. This is Dennis. I followed your tour. I've heard from people who've been there. I've seen the excitement emerge from it. Some people can. I personally, just because some of them can't. I just don't travel well. I can't fly. I just have a physical disability that's brought me to this. So, if you can, every single extremely excited person who moves forward and becomes successful, other than myself, has attended an event that, and the event is the right word, you know, not a meeting, not a, everything, and every phone call, this phone call, the Breakfast Club, is an event. So, that's what I would want to say. The people who get actually belly to belly, eye to eye, face to face, periodically, whether it's once a year, once a month, whatever, every single time, I actually made it happen with every company that I've ever been with. I was physically unable to do it on a frequent basis, but I made it happen once anyway. And the difference in my business immediately afterwards was dramatic. So is it the right thing to do? Yes. Is it a challenge to certain people like me? Yes. And anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Anybody else want to ring in on that?
Over
It's always about the next event anyway, you know, and today, we should, you know, all the time, we always do this, we always ask, hey, what's the next event? And that's the Dennis is right, these are all events. Attend the next event, what's happening next? I know that, you know, the big leaders of this industry go way back without mentioning names. They never fail to hang up a call without saying, now here's the next event. And that next event might be the 3 o'clock John Alfear's call, might be the, you know, the women's call. And by the way, we do need to announce that because that is an event tomorrow night. So, yeah.
Well, we'll look to hear more from Max. And do we want to open the lines? It's 8:30. Do we want to ask any questions? Joe, you're in control of the house. You make that call.
Yeah, why don't we do that? If any of you have any questions, what you need to do is press 5-star. And 5-star will raise your hand. I'll see that on the dashboard. I'll unmute your line. And 5-star is what you press on your keypad if you have a question. And we've got one.
If I could intercept, just do that. 5-star, press go. The question. I have a couple questions, guys. Dan and Joe Norman, if you're working with Max directly, with we've got these 7 core parts of the cloud that run this through. The system itself, I'm having people ask me, number one, can I ask you, Dan, online part for a minute. When will it launch? It's the core part of it. Well, what will be the cost of this system? And when you say all these languages, you know where they're going to start and anything about that. I may be asking questions that are more appropriate for Thursday, but I'm having people ask me, so I'm going to ask you guys if you're around.
Joe, you wanna hit that one? Well, when is it going to be available? Max said yesterday he is well ahead of schedule. On or before January 15th is the target date, and he said that they are right on track. In fact, ahead of schedule on that. The cost, that it will have a free version with limited functionality, and also a full-blown version which will also include KBTV, which is a streaming television network, where the leaders will be able to, for instance, instead of doing the Breakfast Club on a conference call line, guys, we'll be able to do it on television. How cool is that? Well, but that is going to, the full-blown version, that's, in other words, where you can actually see the television broadcast and have access to most of the training, the good core training videos is $19.95 a month. So basically $20 a month. Of course, that's tax deductible as a business expense, and if people are unwilling to invest $20 in their business, that pretty much is an indication that A, they are really, really strapped for cash, or B, they're just not serious about this. So, the languages that will be available in, is that what your question was, Dennis?
Yeah, you get, so here we are in English right now, and some things that in German. Spanish and I've heard some big statements about all languages and stuff. Just any input in terms of as it launches, will Spanish, for example, be available?
Oh, of course. Spanish will be available, Japanese, Chinese, they now are going to go after the Chinese market now too, guys. It'll be available now. When I say in the Indian language, I know there's a lot of different versions of the Indian language and a lot of different sects. Maximilian will have to elaborate on that. But basically, all the major languages in the world, it will be available. So they'll just click on the link for their language or their flag, and everything will load in those languages. So that's I don't know exactly what dialects within, I know there's like Portuguese and different iterations of the Spanish language. I don't know how in depth and detail it will go into those different versions of the Spanish language, but Matt can maybe answer those. What was the other question?
On the prospecting side of it, on the front end of this, you've got the training, you've got a number of different things that you can to do this as far as making our business successful. But on the prospecting side of the tool itself, where we're going to go and do number two, we're going to do 3 promotions a day. That will there be a learning curve to that, or will be something you'll have that
We already have that. That part of it is available now. And the prospecting, I don't know if you guys remember a couple of years ago when The Secret was going around, Oprah promoting it, and The Secret had more views on YouTube than I think there's a record today, but Maximilian made a comment that we'll have more views on YouTube from The Money Secret. So I don't know about anybody else, but when The Secret first came out, I got emails and phone calls from all kinds of, hey Joe, have you seen The Secret yet? No, what is it? Well, here, I'll just go online and blah, blah, blah. That's how we'll be able to use The Money Secret. I'll be able to, get on the phone, hey, Dr. Dennis, this is Joe Norman here, how's Jacqueline, how's the, whatever, and by the way, have you seen The Money Secret yet? No, I haven't seen it. Okay, we'll just go to, and until the system is available, just send them to Carrot Bars TV. That's the website we're going to use until Max's system comes CaratBarsTV.com has the first video they'll see is the money secret. And right next to that is the secret that demands a verdict, because what it ends with, the money secret ends with, is now you know the money secret, and now you need to know the truth. And that leads into the truth demands a verdict. And so if you have them watch those two short videos, then they're going to be more apt to want to learn more about what we're talking about with KB and Karat Bars International, and of course those videos are on there as well. So, just one leads into the next, and if they watch a couple of those videos, it's a yes waiting to happen. So all we have to do is strike an interest and get them to the website by saying, hey, if you remember the secret when that was going around a couple years ago with Oprah, and what a phenomenon that was, if you've seen the money secret, and kind of ramp up your voice inflection to create the urgency that you gotta see this. Just go to CaratBarsTV.com and you can watch it, or you can go to YouTube and just type in the keywords "the money secret," and you can see it for yourself. Right, and that's really all you need to do.
Let me ask one last question. I'm kind of shocked me, Dan. Number one, automated purchase plan. Set it and forget it. If that is something that we haven't had, if that is something that is coming with our, I'm not quite sure.
Yes, that is a mantra that the company will, correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, that is in the scheduled plan for after this pay cycle, isn't that true?
Well, you know what? The site was under maintenance this morning. I think it might be available now. Let me see if it's up. Yeah, it is.
That is awesome news, folks.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you understand the significance of all that? Look, it's part of the thing. Yeah. So we initiate, remember, the first two of the 7 core principles create volume and money. The other 5 help you develop the skills and a cohesiveness between people that want to win and their ability to duplicate that cog with 7 spokes on it that turn all the rest of the wheels in the machine, man. We'll be churning out, I'm going to tell you now, we're going to be churning out leaders left and right. They're going to grab the leadership away from you and run with it. So, an automated system, I highly encourage everybody to set theirs for between the 11th and the 18th of the month as their automated payment, and then the rest of the month, if you want to make additional ones, it will allow you to, make additional purchases if you want to help accelerate your plan, roll your other commissions into it, whatever you want to do. But if you set it between the 11th and the 18th of the month, the first week of the next new pay cycle, then you can already see what kind of starting points that you run with in that already. It's done. And then you have a mantra to build off of as you go. You'll see the contracts you got, payments that have been exchanged in, and I think that's a great way to approach it, and then fill in the blanks as we go.
Great news, thanks. That's it for me for questions. Anybody else? I'm going to sit back and listen to take a note.
Okay, let me unmute a couple lines. I got Bill. Last 4 digits of the phone number is 9007. Bill, your line is unmuted, and whoops, was unmuted. There it is. Bill, are you there? 9007. Go. Bill? Hello? Bill, I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
That's better.
Question on the automatic savings plan, is that going to be required, or can a customer choose to do it on their own each month? And also on this number 6 on the 4 principles.
Okay, well, first of all, you'll have both options. You'll have a set it and forget it, what amounts to an auto ship, plan, the set it and forget it, you'll be able to fund it multiple times monthly as well. So that is also going to be a little subtle change to those plans.
That will be coming out of a person's bank, right?
Yeah, well, it will come out of a debit card or a credit card that you have put into the system.
Now, how about a customer, though, that's just beginning to sign up? When they send that one,
Same thing. Everybody can pay with a Visa, MasterCard, debit, or credit card. Put that into the system, and it will automatically ding the card on the date that you select. Or you can leave yours manual, and you pick the date.
okay, and what was number 6 of the core principles?
Sure, I'll go over them real quick. Number 1, automated savings plan. Number 2, 3 promos a day. Number 3, at least 10 minutes a day of cable TV. Number 4, turn in a weekly business report. Number 5, attend weekly leadership development. Number 6, watch one of the 12 fundamentals a week. And number 7, attend live events.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
You're welcome. Good question. And I'll read that line. And we've got someone new in the Breakfast Club. The last 4 digits of this phone number is 4653. 4653. I just unmuted your line. And can I have your name, please?
Hey, Joe, it's Judy Brother.
Hey, Judy. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. And your question, please.
Okay, I've actually got a few questions. I think 3 questions. The first question is, when is the women's call?
Supposed to be, I think, tomorrow night, isn't it?
First Wednesday of every month. Yes, that is tomorrow.
Yeah, that's on the live event page at mykatiegold.us. Mouse over more and it has the live event page where all the events there and all the details are there about that call.
Okay, do you have time?
It's all listed there.
Okay.
Joe,
I believe that call is at 8 p.m., Joe. Yeah, Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. And it's listed on mykatiegold.us.
Okay, and that would be 8 p.m. Eastern?
It will be there, yeah. I believe so, but I would again check the website. I believe it's 8 p.m. And what time does John's call, Dennis? 9?
It's at 10 Eastern, yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
the women's call is 8 p.m. Eastern, yeah.
That's right.
That's 5 p.m. Pacific.
2 hours.
Okay, wonderful. And my second question actually came up as a result of some of the questions that were asked. It has to do with the set it and forget it feature. And I was wondering why the wisdom of from the 11th to the 18th as opposed to on the 1st when commissioners get the debit card. So you could automatically take it out of your commission.
Well, this is my mantra on that, and it's only mine, and it's not a rule or regulation, but the first week of the pay period allows for volume to reaccrue, so you have a gauge of how many funding purchase plans you have, and as you continue to expand your business, you have a base of points that are built, and then you also have new purchase plans that are brought in by new individuals or initiated. And so if you always wait till the end of the month, you have time delays by wire transfer, people put it like that. You've got a plethora of other things which may not engage at the time towards the end of the month. So that's just my perception on it. And as I said, that's not set in stone, but it makes sense to me that if you start your deposit back in the first week of the cycle, then it
Michael, when will we have the automatic monthly payment option where members can set it and forget it? And he replied back, that will be available this week. And I also have the option to fund a monthly plan multiple times each month. He said in the next week or two at the very most.
Excellent.
Thanks, Michael. Okay, back to the dashboard. All right. Cindy, you got another question? Oh, nope, I just didn't take the question from box down. Okay, copy down. All right, any other questions? Five star will unmute your line. Any other questions? Last chance for questions. No. Yes.
This is A1.
Yes, they was.
You were very excited yesterday. You have an error on the date. You put December 5th, 2012 on your email.
Well, we're waiting till next year. Everybody's waiting till next year, aren't they?
Well, I know what,
Error. I said it's an error. You were very excited.
I understand, and you know what, I make mistakes every day. Well, that just goes to show you anybody can build a business.
Well, the good news is that you are forgiven. How about that?
Thank you very much, my friend. Got another question, Judy. Judy, your line is unmuted. Go ahead, Judy.
Hi, quick question. The replicated retail site, from a KB where, ordinary customers can just come up and say purchase maybe one of the special event cards, when will we have those available? And will they be on the same, replicated, website as our, current KB Vision site are?
I'm not sure I understood that question. Do you guys understand?
I think she's talking about the merchandising cards, and I think that will be involved when Forlorn launches. Is that correct, Joe?
Yeah, the merchandising, the special branded cards or the gift cards. If that's what you're referring to. Yeah, that'll be available once World Arm comes on board next year, 2012, in January.
Around the end of January?
Well, the target date is the 15th. They want to get this out and launch at the same time Master System comes on board, so they both launch at the same time.
Okay, and will that be on a separate URL, or will that be connected to our current replicated website? And also, I guess another question is, will the URL of our current replicated website change?
Well, my understanding is no, it will not, but they'll have an additional URL like carrotbars.com or carrotbarsinternational.com. I think it's carrotbars.com. I think is the URL they're going to go with. But that will also interface with your current website, kb-visions.com as well. You're going to start seeing in the next few weeks subtle changes to your KB Visions, the look, the words, the verbiage, the name. They're just going to gradually, little by little, subtly transform KB Vision into Carrot Bars International.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks, Judy.
Okay, any other questions? Last chance for questions. We're approaching the top of the hour here. If you have one, we have time for one more question. 5 star will raise your hand, and I will unmute your line. Last chance. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Back to you, Joe.
Let's not forget tomorrow night, Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Cindy Belmonte, the Women's Perspective Call, and this should be, as always, an exciting call. You can hear her enthusiasm all the time. And 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be sending out a notice for that today and tomorrow. We'll get it in the Skype rooms. And again, this is not just for women, but come in and listen to what women who lead the way in this industry are doing and talking about. So
Calhoun, Dr. Dennis, for Boomer, Dan Giralmo, Cindy Belmonte. This is Joe Shoup. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you